Coming up on TV-10 News, it's Autism Awareness Month, but a local university aims to help students with autism year-round.
Higher education enrollment in Illinois may be down, but some transfer students are still choosing Illinois to finish up their degrees.
And an Oscar and Golden Globe nominated actress stopped by Bloomington Normal last night.
Your news at noon starts right now.
Your campus, your community, your life. This is Bloomington Normal's one and only live newscast, TV-10 News.
It's National Autism Awareness Month, but ISU keeps students with autism in mind every month of the year. Good afternoon, I'm Danya De La Hoya.
And I'm Trisha Fritz. Yes, there are students in college with autism, as well as students training to teach autistic students. TV-10's Kimberly Pogue is here in the studio with more on how ISU helps students. Kimberly?
Autism is a developmental disorder that affects people's communication and behavior. That is why there is 1 month dedicated to educate the public on it. You might be seeing a little bit more blue than you usually do, and that would be because April is National Autism Awareness Month. Nearly a quarter of a century ago, the Autism Society launched a nationwide effort to promote autism awareness. Here at Illinois State, we help accommodate students with autism in many ways. Lori Hennihan helps them out.
We also provide like a private setting or a separate area for students to take exams so that they can reduce some of the sensory stimulation that's around them and some of the stress that they may be experiencing at the time.
Not only does ISU help the students that are here, but they also help teach the students who are here preparing to be future teachers of autistic or special ed students. Christy Borders is one to help them with that.
We really talk about some of the primary characteristics about autism. So we talk about they differ in the ways that their body or their brain processes sensory information. So we talk about ways that students might need to meet that need.
The puzzle ribbon is also a symbol dedicated to autism. But this month isn't the only time to wear blue to spread awareness. Hennihan has other methods.
Department spreads awareness just through presentations that we do, the information that we get out to both students, parents.
There are many organizations in schools dedicating certain days during the month to wear blue. If you think of it, wear blue to support the awareness of autism. With TV-10 News, I'm Kimberly Pogue.
The Normal Police Department lobby will no longer be open to the public during the hours of 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Normal Police Chief Rick Bleichner made the announcement on Thursday. He said the lobby will not be staffed during those hours, so those needing assistance late at night or early in the morning will now have to use the phone located in the foyer. This phone directly connects to the dispatch center for immediate help. The Bloomington Police Department made a similar move in 2011. Police say they are looking for more information about a Wednesday night shooting that injured a man on Bloomington's east side. Police responded to a call at 9:31 p.m. on Rainbow Avenue. When officers arrived, witnesses reported seeing two black males, both holding handguns. A resident a couple blocks away called an hour later to report that his roommate had been shot in the leg. The man was transported to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The investigation is ongoing.
All lanes of East Oakland Avenue will be closed between Mercer Avenue and Moore Street on Saturday beginning at 7:30 a.m. Bloomington crews are being sent to remove a large tree. The removal will take approximately 4 hours and the road will be reopened when completed. Earlier last month, these same roads were closed down for emergency water main repair.
The circuit judges of the 11th Judicial Circuit of Illinois have elected a new judge. Circuit Judge Mark Fellheimer will complete the term of Chief Judge Kevin Fitzgerald. The Chief Judge has general administrative authority over the court and judicial assignments. Fellheimer's term as a Chief Judge will begin July 1st and continue through December 31st of this year.
Farm states are likely to be among those hit hardest by China's proposed tariffs on American exports, including Illinois. China announced on Wednesday it may impose a 25% tariff on exports from the United States, including soybeans. U.S. Representative Rodney Davis visited Normal on Thursday and said he'll be working with the Trump administration to reduce the impact American farmers may face if the tariff goes into effect. Illinois is among the largest soybean producers in the country. China's retaliation comes after the Trump administration proposed tariffs on 1,300 Chinese goods earlier this week.
And it's transfer day on ISU's campus, which means dozens of transfer students are in Bloomington Normal looking to find their new home. TV-10's William Price is live in the studio with more on how students are choosing the right school to finish their degrees. William?
Transfer day is a day where students come to campus to try to find what career they want to go into, but also a day they try to find a new home for the next few years. Ever since the Illinois budget crisis in 2015, Illinois universities are seeing that more students are going out of state to get their education. Illinois State has also seen a slight decrease in the number of transfer students enrolling at ISU. That looks to change, for ISU has an average of 2,600 transfer students enroll each year. Director of Media Relations Eric Jomey sees the enrollment of transfer students going up in the near future.
Very hard to make the transition from community college setting to the university setting very easy for students.
Students want to feel at home and comfortable when they are choosing a new school to go to. Transfer student Weston Campbell sees ISU as a great fit for him.
I have a lot of friends that attend here throughout various majors, and they all say that they like it, so that kind of gives me an idea. As a whole, the school is pretty nice, and it's just a lot more economical than going out of state.
Although being close to home is a factor in choosing a school, being able to know that you have a great support system around you and a campus who wants to see you succeed can make a decision a lot easier. Transfer student Anthony Gibney is excited to attend ISU next year.
Choosing Illinois State honestly had been the best decision due to the diversity-based college. Coming here, I thought maybe it was going to be maybe not so diverse, but actually when I got on the campus, it was very diverse. I like the people, the teachers, and the advisors here, and that it's very close to home. I'm from Champaign, so 45 minutes away isn't too bad for me to go back home.
But the university hopes enrollment starts to go back up. The university provides excellent opportunities for whatever career students decide to go into. For TV-10 News, I'm William Price. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, William. The state of Illinois is in the beginning stages of sending local school districts more than $350 million to equalize school funding. The funds that are set to go out next week are a result of the reform battle waged in the General Assembly over the past several years. The new funding plan requires the calculation of the exact amount each district needs to supply adequate education, while comparing that to how much money the district can raise through property taxes.
And almost everyone has a passion, whether it be sports or social issues. But for these ISU students, their passion lies in passing along an important message. TV-10's Jenna Wells has the story.
Concept of this thing that kind of explains to people part of what I go through.
Fun fact, 75% of Americans have glossophobia, or the fear of public speaking.
I'm forgetting my lines for some reason.
But for one team of college students, using their voices to make a change has become a fiery competition.
Say, oh no, I don't see race.
And a daily commitment.
Well, I'm gonna find out something that's gonna make this even better.
Forensics, better known as competitive speech, combines a skill set of acting performance, speech writing, and public speaking.
We use research and critical thinking in order to form an argument. We have interpretation events, which we do acting, and we use these black books in order to show author's intent. We also have platform events, which are the traditional speeches, the persuasions, the infos, and then we also have limited preparation events in which we have a short amount of time to write a speech.
Illinois State University's speech team has consistently placed top 5 in the nation for the last decade. These students work all year, competing every weekend at different universities, perfecting their performances for 2 national tournaments in April.
For some people, it's a hobby, but for me, it's a passion. Every single week, we are practicing in order to make these events competitive for the next tournament.
Find somebody from our district.
ISU's team has nearly 20 members, from freshmen to seniors.
Guess I've gotten used to that sort of thing.
A great majority of our team is graduating. We're going to be done. It's going to be hard to say goodbye to everyone, and it's going to be a very emotional experience for the next few weeks.
The Forensics Union is 151 years old. Even Abe Lincoln was a member. Thankfully, these students don't have a fear of public speaking and will continue to uphold the legacy of ISU's oldest organization. For TV-10 News, I'm Jenna Wells.
Illinois State University's nationally recognized forensics team has 10 national team championships and over 80 individual titles in its history.
Spring is on its way, but it's still a few days away. Our full weather report is up next.
And lovers of beer have a good reason to celebrate today. Find out why when we come back.